What's up guys, welcome back to another episode of my Nathan Drake cosplay series. In today's episode, we're going to be focusing on Nathan Drake's shoes, his watch, and the right-angled flashlight. And also something that I mentioned in my last episode, which is where I made the grappling hook. If you guys want to check that out, I mentioned that I was going to make a custom strap system to hold the grappling hook in place. Because if I was just going to use a leather strap, like how Nathan Drake has it in the game, the grappling hook is way too heavy and it will pull itself down. So that's something that I'm going to do in this video. Pretty easy, but make sure you guys follow along if you want to see it. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Everything's pretty straightforward. So I hope you guys do follow along. I'm gonna go ahead and send you off to the video. So I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so here you can see the main three things that I have to do. So here's a watch. I found this watch at Walmart. You can see it's not working anymore because it was a really cheap watch, but I think it looks like the one that Nathan Drake has. I went to Target a few days ago again to see if they had it, and I didn't see it anymore, but you know, possibility they may have it for you. It has this little thing on the bottom that Nathan Drake's watch has. It has like these three, I don't know what they're called, but they're like circles. The two like things where the 1, 3, 6, and 9 is. I think it looks very similar. The only like difference that I was able to see is that it doesn't have the actual numbers. It has more of these things, but I thought it looked exactly like it. I'm going to use it. Here I have a right-angled flashlight. I got it olive green, and I got the thicker larger version because that's pretty much how Nathan Drake's looks like. The only difference I noticed between Nathan Drake's and this one is that his is a little like shorter, and I couldn't find anything like that anywhere, so I thought this worked. And it's actually like practical, it turns on, so that was cool. I got this on eBay, but I'll find it on Amazon and I'll put a link to it there. These shoes, I got them at Academy. The stitching and everything was really good. The only weathering and stuff I did with this is I wear these as my work shoes. So like if I'm doing like yard work, stuff like that has me go outside, I would just wear these shoes. So this is from like cutting the grass with the weed eater. It was just shooting a bunch of grass in it, and it just gives it an effect. So I thought that was cool. This one too, there's like dirt on it. That's actual dirt that sticks from it. But there are some more things I'm going to do to these items. You can see this one's pretty much already done. There's really nothing else I could do with this one. So all I did was brown shoe polish. I just put it strategically on some places because once I put the shoe polish on here, it sticks immediately. So there wasn't really anything of sanding it off because it's like, you know, it's fake leather. It's thin and there's only foam underneath there. The dirt effect I'm going to show you in a bit. With the right angle flashlight, I'm going to do some black shoe polish actually. I'm going to add some more dirt on it, which I'm going to show. And I'm going to do the same thing with the dirt to the shoes. So I can add it to the bottom so it looks like it's been recent. So I'm going to start off with the flashlight. I'm going to grab a paper towel. I have some black shoe polish, which I'm going to go ahead and rub. The thing about shoe polish too is that it really stains your skin. So all this is gonna stay here, which I wasn't really thinking through because I really wanted to get this video out. But yeah, I'm just getting it on these hard to get places, which a lot of dirt will get caught into. I'm just gonna let that sit and dry. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'm actually gonna set it off to the side a bit. And now I can show you some of the dirt effects that I have. So here's some soil. So what I'm gonna do, I have some Elmer's glue, some school glue. It doesn't really matter if it's clear or if it's the regular white one. So you don't need a lot of soil, but I'm gonna add some of this, maybe add a bit more. It's the same thing that I use for the holsters in the bag. So that's that, and then I'm gonna add just a bit of water, just so it's easier to stick and put on to all this stuff over here. Boom. Some more glue because I just think it needs it. There we go. It looks disgusting, which is perfect. And now I'm just gonna grab a paper towel just so it doesn't get on my table. Grab whatever you're gonna use. Put some of that dirt there, and just, you know, stuff it in there. So the plan is the glue would stick the dirt onto whatever you're using, which I think is pretty self-explanatory. So that's about enough for that one. And the same thing with the bottom of the shoes. It's not gonna be much, but it's gonna be enough. And I hope at least. get the stitching, rub it deep in there, and now I'm gonna go ahead and let this dry. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other shoe. Okay, so the paper towel didn't do its job, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that so it's easier to grab it. So there's the other shoe, let it dry. This same thing I'm gonna use on here. So just grab it in your hand. Ugh, my hand's nasty. And just do that. See that there? It's pretty good. Place it like this. Go ahead and stuff it in there. Hopefully it sticks. Like this there. That's good. I like that. Same thing with inside. I don't want to get on the light because the light's actually like useful and good, so I'm gonna put it around like the edge. Ugh, around the edge like that. Looks good. So now I'm gonna let this dry. Okay, so all the dirt and glue has dried. So now everything's dirty. The shoes I'm gonna leave as is. Maybe like clunk them together outside just so the excess could fall off before I walk anywhere in them. With this, I have a damp little paper towel here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just wipe some parts of it, so it's not just one. So there's some parts that shine, so you see a bit of shine, but still dirty, instead of like over here where it's matte. Not too much, but enough to make it look like it wasn't done on purpose, you know. And that looks pretty good to me. Now with this one, it's literally just take off the excess like that. And I think it should be fine how it is. And it should be good. So here's what I have for the grappling hook. This is just a thin leather strap. I cut a place for you to put your belt through. In the game, it kind of like loops in like that, so I just super glued it there, and then I added these snap fasteners. They're bronze color because that's what it looks like in the game. But I did come across with a dilemma. What I realized was when I had the grappling hook, I have this attached to my belt. I wrap the rope around and then snap it, right? And then you'll think it'll be done. But with the weight of the actual grappling hook, you'll sometimes I realized that I would be walking, and then the weight of the grappling hook just swinging around would drag the rope like that, and I don't want that. So what I decided to do is go ahead and add a hook. So I made this. So this is a 1/2 inch wide aluminum sort of like strip. What I did was I cut this down, and then I bent it using some pliers and then rounded off the edge, so that it won't be irritating against your side, or it won't mess up the rope. And my plan is drill 2 tiny holes in the middle, put a hole here, and then attach it to the side like this. So that way, not only will it hold like the leather strap straight, so that it's how it's meant to be, but when you put it on, so this part is attached to your belt like this. And the way that it's tied, this part that goes straight across, you're gonna hook this through there. So it'll fit there. For the most part, it'll be hidden. You can paint this maybe black or green like the rope, but I'm totally fine with that. And now the weight of this will keep the rope in place, so you don't have to worry about it not being there and then just dragging across. I remember when I thought this up, I thought I was a genius, but this is something so simple. So now I'm gonna go ahead and drill 2 holes, and then I'm gonna rivet the metal with the strap so that it's permanently attached. So basically what's going to happen is, here's a rivet gun, and what it's going to do, it's going to pull these pins, and then this part of the cylinder is going to expand, and then this tip would eventually break off. There you go. So you can see it's expanded the metal that it was there, so now the leather is not going to come off. And it was already a tight fit, so it's going to help a lot. You can see how that one turned out, and I'm not very confident in that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and hammer it down just a little bit, just so that it spreads a little bit more and it's harder to come loose. Please excuse the grappling hook being, out like this. I don't have the screw that holds the things together, but here it is, everything. And like I said, if I didn't do that hook and I was walking around, this would probably just go down with its own weight. But now with something for it to hold on to, I could walk around and I don't have to worry about it just falling off. There that is. And you can see I'm wearing my shoes. I got the watch, the right angle flashlight, and my donut socks. And I'm not wearing the full costume yet because I want to leave that for the full reveal. And I pretty much have one more thing that I have to make, and that'll be in the next episode. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this episode. In the next episode, I'm gonna be showing you guys how I made the pick that Nathan Drake has near the end of the game. And that pick episode should be the last episode. Unless I go about how to make the special effects makeup, like the scratches and dirt on his face, then yeah, that's gonna be another video. But other than that, the only other thing that I might do is make Nathan Drake's journal, and that's pretty much gonna be another time-lapse video of me just going in and writing everything Nathan Drake wrote, everything he drew, and then printing some photos and doing that. That's not really something I could do a tutorial on, so I'm gonna go ahead and make it a time-lapse. But other than that, my next video should be the finished Nathan Drake cosplay. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys stick along for me to show you guys that, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm really sorry for all the constant big gaps between videos. I want to fix that. I hope that I'll be able to finish my Spider-Man Noir cosplay before Comic Palooza that's in Houston in May 20 something. So that's something that I'm going to be attending. If you guys want to meet me there, that's fine. I'll give you a business card. But there's also another sort of Comic-Con near the Houston area that I might go to. I think it's in April 19th, something like that. So I also hope to finish the Spider-Man Noir cosplay before then. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead, leave a like, leave a comment on how everything I can improve with future projects, or if you have any questions with anything I did in this video, go ahead. There will be links in the description for stuff that I used, and that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Goodbye.